guest? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Oh, good. Wait, is that right there me invite the guests or what? So she let me. I have to do it over again, don't I? We're having some technical difficulties. I might have to start it or wait. It's saying asking to join, waiting for host. Still, it won't let me end it. Hold on. Oops. Let me get that off of there. Hit the like while we're. Oh, okay. Let me. Y'all, I might have to restart my phone and start it up again. It's looking like it's gonna be that way. Because it will work if I restart my phone. I hate doing it, but I had it scheduled and everything. It's like frozen. Well, I can switch the camera off. Yeah, I might have to restart the phone, y'all. It's gonna take a little bit. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I'll go sit down now.
Here we go.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Let me get. I can't hear you on the phone. Let's see. Let me see what's going on with this one. You're froze, Spongy. Uh-oh. Her phone's froze. Love you too. Have a good day.
There we go. Is it working? Can you
Oh,
hear me?
there you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. I was like, God, what is happening to my phone?
Never fails. Babes just brought the other half of Okie seeds in that he received half open. They were sent back to me.
Oh. Oh no.
So that's what happened to him. I knew I'd sent him more seeds.
Yeah, you must have forgotten.
Well, when he received them, he only got half of an envelope.
Yeah.
And here's the other half. They opened them. They opened the seeds. Yeah. So that's the peppers and sunflowers. I don't know if he's on here, but Okies, if you're on here, here's the other half of your seeds I sent.
He's got your other pack of seeds.
They sent them
That's
back.
crazy.
I know.
He must. He must have. You must have forgotten. Spongy, is that the seeds that were missing? Yeah, those are the seeds that were missing, Miss Stula. Shannon must have forgot to send them off, or they got sent back, or something.
No, the envelope he received was cut in half
Yeah,
and only had one pack of seeds in it. And I knew I'd sent several. So they sent me the other half. That's
yeah,
funny.
that is funny. Okay, we should get ready. You ready?
I'm ready whenever you're ready. Nervous.
I have my list on here on my touchpad. Okay, it says right here, y'all. This is Shannon, us and our bunch. I didn't write that, but I'm just saying this is Shannon. This is who I'm collabing with. And all right, it says right here. The first question is what started Tiki for you, and where did the perfume idea come from?
Oh, Tinky. Okay. Actually, it started with deodorant. I have
Yeah,
been, I've always just made stuff like detergents, shampoos, all that stuff just for us. Well, not always, for on and off for a long time. And a few years ago, I started getting knots under my arms,
yeah,
and they were very painful. And I switched to natural deodorants, but they were so expensive. So I thought, I think I could make this. So I did the research and I I tried several different recipes before I found the right one. And then Babe started using it too. And he's like, this is really good deodorant. This is really good. So we've used it, the deodorant, for about almost 3 years, I guess.
yeah,
And that's where it started. And everybody at his work was like, bring me some of that deodorant, bring me some of that deodorant, because you could smell it. It's got a really good lemongrass scent that would go for men or women. And when he would sweat, people would smell his deodorant and be like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. I want some.
mm,
Well, I just thought, you know what? Why not retail this? So it started with deodorant and then just
yeah.
went from
So did the
and
perfume? So the perfume came from the deodorant, didn't it? That you came out
yeah,
with?
the original plan was to have one scent in an entire line with
Yeah,
just one scent, which I didn't stick to that. We've got a few different scents and there's more coming. And there's lots of more products that's going to be coming too. And it's all going to be homemade. That's the main thing about Tinky is it's all going to be homemade. I'm not going to buy stuff and resell it. We're going to make it ourselves. And the name, do you want to hear about where the name came from?
yeah,
This is cute. Well, I've got the little dog named Tink. And
yeah.
when we got him, he stunk. And I said, oh, you Tink, you Tink. So we named him Tink. Well, we were trying to come up with the name for the deodorant. And so Babes was like, don't be stinky, use Tinky. So that's where we got the name. That's why it's named after the dog.
That's cute. All right. Next question is, what motivated you to create what you create? Like your perfume and your deodorant and all that. What really motivated you to finally do it?
I've always been very business minded. I've always, like my whole adult life, been in some kind of business. I've
Yeah,
always liked business stuff. And, you know, I retired and I don't work anymore. I stay home. And I was kind of getting restless, honestly. I have to be into something.
yeah.
It runs in my blood. A lot of my grandfather, my dad, all, were business people, my uncles. And I have to be into something. I love business. I love creating. I'm an artist. I love to create. I love to make stuff. I'm very passionate about
Hey,
stuff like
Shonda.
that.
Hey, Shonda.
Hello,
Sister's
sister.
here.
Y'all just come on down.
Yeah, my mom said Spongy has a knot under her arm right now. Yeah, it's still there. I think I need to use some natural deodorant. It
Yeah,
doesn't hurt or anything, but it's just it's like a little knot. I kept wondering if it was like a pimple or something, grown hair or something like that.
you don't drink a lot of caffeine, do you?
Um,
That'll cause it too. But when the weather cools off good, and I know it won't melt, I'll send you some deodorant.
okay.
I send it
Thank
in the
you.
heat, it'll melt.
Yeah. Okay, the next question is what do you hope to do in the future for your channel?
For my channel, well, I think with this channel, I just want to continue with just whatever's going on in our life at the time. Just whatever's happening. Just our life basically is us and our bunch. And I want to definitely do more of the Tell Me Your Story interviews. I really want to get better at that and get deeper with that. I
Yeah,
enjoy that. And something else I enjoy is, and I do this for Adlin, she asked me to do it, is I've got a couple on there, but reading children's stories and
yeah,
videoing it, that was something to give her something like if I'm too tired and don't feel like reading, she can just play it and watch it at bedtime. And so I want to do more of that, and I want to do more of the interviews, and of course the cooking, the cleaning, the gardening, thrifting, whatever our families do in our parties, just basically our everyday life. And then
yeah.
later on, I think I want to um, start another channel with just the interviews, and then maybe another one with just the children's stories. But I don't want to do that until I get better equipment.
Mhm. All right, next question is have you ever had indoor plants before besides your garden?
Um, did you say indoor plants?
Yeah, besides your garden.
Not really. Herbs, I've always liked to have a few herbs in my windowsill.
Yeah,
Not really good with indoor plants. I just brought in my lemongrass, and I hope I didn't kill it. Now I can do indoor like herbs and things like that, but as far as growing stuff inside, I just can't stand it out everywhere. It's like if I had a space for it, and I've never been good at keeping that stuff alive.
oh, Mary said it might be aluminum in your deodorant. Well, the thing is, with the deodorant I use, I mean, for a long time when I first started getting deodorant, I started getting aluminum free because I heard aluminum is in most deodorant, and I started getting it without
Causes
aluminum, like the natural ones and stuff like that. Even though it's more expensive that way, but that's the ones I did. And I didn't like smell my armpits. You could barely ever smell it because deodorant that didn't have aluminum in it.
You
Because
really
that's
shouldn't have to put deodorant on every day.
yeah,
A lot of the commercial deodorants, they block your sweat glands, and that's not healthy, and it clogs them up.
yeah,
You need to sweat. And with the deodorants I make and a lot of natural deodorants, they just kill the bacteria that causes the smell and clog up your sweat glands.
yeah,
And really, you shouldn't have to put it on every day. Like Aaron, I mean, even though he's showering every day, he only has to put on deodorant about every 3 days. And the same with me. I don't put it on every day. I don't need it every day. And we work hard. We get out here and get nasty. And very rarely have I ever smelt him. I've never really smelt me. Now, when you first
yeah,
start using natural deodorant, sometimes you'll get an earthy smell. It's not a BO smell. It's just
yeah.
like an earthy smell, and that your natural scent.
Mm. Okay, next question. Let me see which one. Okay, are you planning anything new for your channel besides Tiki that you came out with?
Do you mean products or do you mean
Yeah,
like videos?
products,
Yes.
products.
When I get another sewing machine, I'm planning on get back into that. I'm going to be doing pillows, purses, aprons. I'm going to do an apron line for
Yeah,
sure. Jewelry, just lots of homemade stuff, and probably like some pajama pants and stuff like that. And I'm about to come out with a deer attractant. Babes wanted me to research and make a deer attractant, and which will
yeah,
also get rid of like the smell, like for people that hunt. And I'm
yeah.
about to come out with a migraine salve, a tension headache salve, and a sinus headache salve. And then we're going to do roll on eye bombs and roll on pain bombs.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I probably asked the same question right here. I said, what other products are you planning on making? What you already told me.
Yeah.
Um, what is your favorite product that you came up with so far?
My favorite, actually, the favorite and the best seller is not the deodorant. I think some people are kind of scared of that.
Yeah,
Um, the lemongrass roll-on scent and insect repellent. I didn't know that it was going to be so good at repelling insects. It was just supposed to be a scent. And then when we realized that it was repelling bugs, I did more research on it, and the ingredients in it is for insect repellent.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
And it also
yeah.
helps with antibiotics.
I've heard of those candles you can get at the store that have lemongrass in them that you like light outside and you like get rid of the mosquitoes.
Eventually, I want to start doing some. That reminded me. I'm sorry. This diffuser scents.
Yeah.
I make it now. My sister, me and her, she loves it. Shonda can tell you about it. She's always coming down here. I need some more of that stuff, but I haven't packaged it yet. I got to figure out how to package it to retail, and also I want to learn how to do soap and maybe candles.
I
Later.
would love to. I would love to have some bar soap because I actually use bar soap to wash my face because I use Dove. I don't know if it's safer anyway, but it's the only soap I use that doesn't like it doesn't exactly dry my skin out all the way. It's just I have to make sure I put moisturizer on
Yeah.
afterwards.
I wouldn't use soap on my face if I was you. I would just use witch hazel and a
Yeah.
good moisturizer. I mean, every now and then maybe wash it in a gentle face cleanser, but you don't need to use soap on your face every day. Just get some of those reusable pads with real witch hazel, not the kind
Yeah.
that like in cosmetics that you buy where the peroxide and alcohol is.
Hmm.
The witch hazel and use those cotton pads and just swipe your face gently. I wouldn't use soap on my face if I was you. It's not good for it.
I mean, I use so many products over the years, and I used to use acne products. I used to have really bad acne back in the day. I used to use Proactive, and that helped my acne really well. My acne was really bad when I was a teen, and my mom spent so much money on it. She's like, I'll get this for you as an early Christmas present. And I cried. I was like, thank you, mommy.
It's
Um,
expensive.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was back in the day. It still is today. It's still expensive. But okay, let me get to the next question. Okay, what is your favorite snack?
My favorite snack. Oh my goodness. I guess I would have to say, oh, that's hard. I like a lot of snacks. I love like I like charcuterie board stuff, like the grapes with cheddar cheese and crackers. That would probably be my favorite snack.
Yeah. Well, I'd say mine. I mean, I mostly like anything. I think I like I think I really like to mix popcorn, eat popcorn, eat like chocolate together. I don't know
I
why it
like
is.
that. That's my
Yeah.
movie snack. I do that. I fix popcorn and I sprinkle chocolate chips in it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm eating that popcorn, watching that movie, and when I'm done, I look like a chocolate monster
Yeah.
because it melts, kinda. It's so good.
Yeah. My mom loves she gets like I forgot what brand it is, that popcorn she gets. She gets like a big bag of this popcorn at the store and she'll just eat that and like sometimes she'll be drinking and she'll be like she'll eat so much popcorn it'll be all over her hands, sticking all over her hands and yeah.
I get it from the couch and it's a mess, but I like to get the air popped and pop it myself. And I
Yeah.
found this great thing at a yard sale the other day. It's a popcorn like type machine, and it has a big dome over it, and it spins around and pops your kernels, so you don't
Yeah.
have to go shake it every few minutes. And then when it's done, you flip it over, and it's a bowl.
Oh wow.
Then you don't have to dirty up a bowl. I like that.
Hey Okies. Yeah, I heard about what happened to Yoki's. I'll be
What
feeling
happened?
better. You're hurting, but okay. Oh, and yeah, Grandma Teresa said sweet and salty. Yeah, we all like sweet and salty.
Yeah. Okies, they sent me the other half of your seeds. I knew I had sent you more. I don't know if you were on here when I shared this at the beginning, but this is the other half of the envelope. And I knew I had sent you. Here's sunflower seeds. This just came a few minutes ago, and peppers. They sent it back, half of it. So you got half, and I got half. I don't know what happened there. So,
Yeah, that's crazy. My mom said her favorite snack all is PB and J and sandwich with cold glass of milk.
oh, I don't like peanut butter and jelly, but I like a good bologna sandwich with lettuce and mayonnaise and tomato and grippos or Lay's potato chips.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Have you been sleeping, Spongy?" Yeah, I have been sleeping. What do you mean? I guess I look tired. It's probably my circles under my eyes. I didn't wash my face today, and I didn't put like a under eye cream under my eyes. And my I am kind of stuffed up a little bit too. Like a few days ago, I had like a sort of like a cold, and it keeps coming back. I keep getting like a cold that just won't go away.
Is there anybody near you that has honey? You need to get you some local honey and
Yeah,
mix it with
I don't
turmeric
know.
and
I
ginger.
think we ran out of honey. I think I'm gonna have to get some.
You can take a fourth a cup of, it has to be local honey,
Yeah,
a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that together and get you a big old spoonful. Or moonshine, that works too.
maybe it's the light. It's the light right here. There we go. I'm at my vanity. I have like a little thing to hold my phone. It's so cool. It came the vanity when she got me the vanity mirror. It came like with a camera thing to hold the phone. So like when you're doing your makeup, you can film yourself doing your makeup.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, here's another question. I said, how do you handle anxiety and depression daily?
Hmm. Um, the thing I have to do is unplug,
Yeah,
and I do this a lot. And people will be like, "You didn't message me back." I have to completely unplug the Wi-Fi from the wall, go into my bedroom, and have complete quiet and dark, and just meditate. Or I'll put on headphones and do meditation and hypnosis. Um, that's a couple ways that I do. I just have to really just unplug from everything and get off to myself. Or I like to go sit out in the garden, like in the tomato patch, just go sit out there and talk to the tomatoes or,
yeah,
do something creative. Those are outlets. It just depends on what kind of anxiety and stuff that I'm having that day, how I have to. Or I like to take, we got a big old, this is the old double wide trailer. We got one of those
yeah,
big bathtubs in our room. I'll fill it up with Epsom salt and hot water and play like crime podcast and just listen to it and close my eyes and soak in that Epsom salt. Or that's pretty much it.
yeah. I mostly just listen to music. I'll get on my computer. I'll read. Like whenever I feel like I'm having like an anxiety attack or something and it's rising up, like I had to actually go outside to get some air. If it's
Yeah.
really bad, I had to get some air. I had to breathe. And it's even better if the air is cold. Like if it's cold outside, a little chilly, and the wind blows in your face, you get that air. And sometimes they actually say that when you yawn and stuff, like when you yawn a lot, that's a sign you're having like anxiety. That's your
Yeah.
body releasing the anxiety from your body when you yawn a lot.
That reminded me when you said you like to go out to the cold.
Yeah,
Something really good for it, if you could do this every morning, is splash your face with ice cold water. Like
yeah.
put ice in the water and splash your face with it. That helps with it too.
Hmm.
And I sniff my lemongrass bottle. We have them stuck in the truck, in my purse. We have them everywhere. Me and Aaron both will rub those in our nose and just,
Yeah.
and it helps. It really does. I mean, it don't help for a long time. It's a temporary fix, but
And then I'll like I put on my perfume. My perfume smells really good. It's like it's a pear passion. It's called pear passion. It's from Target, and it's got a really nice scent to it. This smells real refreshing.
Mhm.
And it smells. I love pears, so it really. I gotta be careful with some perfumes. They give me headaches.
Me too. I'm sensitive to that stuff.
But I try not to wear too much perfume. Like, my perfume will be sitting in here and I'll be like, my mom will be like, "You're not wearing your perfume." I'll be like, "Well, I don't want to wear it all the time. I mean, it gives me a headache."
Mhm.
I only wear it after my bath and during the night, or if I'm going out. That's the only time I wear it.
You might be sensitive to it. You might need to just use natural scents.
Yeah,
That's another thing that inspired me to do the little perfumes is I don't like a really strong perfume. I don't like strong fake
yeah.
smells.
Teresa B said, "Do you recommend anything for wrinkles? Mine have gotten really bad over the last 2-3 years." That's a good question.
Actually, yeah, the I make a face cream, um, and I can tell you what the ingredients are, but also the ice splash in your face with the ice
Yeah,
water that helps, and the witch hazel helps with that. Um, hang on, let me grab that ingredient list because I can't think of it off the top of my head.
yeah,
I've got my little table right here in front of me. I'm having to squish in
yeah,
out of it. But this will give you an idea of some things that you can use. But also, this face cream helps with dark spots. Aaron's mom has the dark spots on her arm, and she started
yeah.
using that cream on her arms, and they almost went away.
Oh wow.
Avocado oil, coconut oil, shea butter, and then the geranium oil, lemongrass, cedarwood, and vitamin E. Those are all good things you can use on your face. And if you, um, don't want to get that cream, you can just do the mixed because everybody can get avocado and coconut oil. Those are really good things to use on your face.
Yeah. I got a lot. I mean, I have so many products. Like it's crazy when I don't have like I have like moisturizers and stuff. Like I remember one moisturizer I got. The I got this moisturizer over here. It's called Blue Cream, and it's for like foundation and stuff. Like it's probably like the best stuff my mom ever got me. But I ran out. I probably should throw it away. It's empty. I just kept it so I can remember the name so I can get it again.
My mom said preparation H. Mom, yeah, that it actually does tighten it up for a minute, just like a hemorrhoid, but it's not good for your skin. And
Yeah,
some people use that. I've used it before under my makeup, but it doesn't make it go away. It just tightens it up for a minute. I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, it does do it for just a minute under your makeup, but it's not good for your skin.
yeah. All right, next question is, what is a hard chore you don't like doing?
A hard chore that I don't like doing. Oh, I would say it used to be dishes. I used to
Yeah,
absolutely despise dishes, but I don't hate it so bad now because I realize that means we had food to eat, and I'm thankful for that. So I hate to say dishes. I think the thing that I dread the most, and it's because I have to do it every morning, first thing, is the litter box.
oh God, it's probably the litter boxes for me too.
I feel like
We
my
have like,
mornings start out with poop every day between the cat and the dogs. It's definitely cleaning poop. That would be the chore that I hate the most.
yeah, I gotta clean out the litter boxes after we're done our live together. But yeah, I didn't clean them out the other day. Mom was like, "You gonna clean them out?" I'll be all right. I'll clean them out. Don't worry.
If I don't
Okay.
clean my cat's litter box first thing in the morning, he'll just poop in the floor. He won't go in there. He won't use it. He don't
Oh
get his feet down
wow.
there. So,
I worry if
I,
the cats get older. When they're older, they do stuff like that. My cat was like that too, and I had to clean out the litter boxes. I had no choice, so I had to.
yeah.
And okay, let's. The next question is, who is your favorite artist?
Do you mean music?
Yeah,
My favorite female artist is Sierra Farrell. Right now,
yeah,
it changes. Uh, I love Sarah Farrell. And I love all music except for screamo. I don't like it. But yeah. In this season of my life, it would be Sarah Farrell, maybe Morgan Wade. I love Nora Jones.
Yeah.
And then I love Tyler Childers. And
Hi, little Texas.
it's hard to narrow it down. But right now, in this moment, I would say Sarah Farrell. I've been listening to her a lot.
Yeah. I actually like Sabrina Carpenter. Like I've been into her music a lot. Like she sometimes one of her albums that she did, it was kind of country a little bit. Like one song that she did is she sounded totally country. I loved it. But she has another album out, and people misinterpreted the picture of the album, the cover. It's showing a man holding her hair, and people are like assuming that I can't remember what they said, but I mean, it didn't look bad to me. It was just part of the cover. I mean, that's how she made it look. But then my favorite male artist is Teddy Swims. You gotta listen to Teddy Swims. He's really good.
Is he the one that you showed me the video?
Um, oh, you mean a messenger?
No,
Uh,
was it? Did you send it to me, or we were on the phone? I think we were FaceTiming. I don't remember. I'm terrible with names. I'm surprised I even remembered Sarah
I'm not
Farrell.
good with names either. But he's a good artist. He sings really good. He sings a lot of good songs. I think some of it might be country. I mean, I used to like Post Malone. I still kind of do. He
Yeah,
sings country now too. He sings totally country, which I didn't like. I liked him singing pop, and I liked hip hop and pop.
I guess my
Okay,
favorite artist would be Shia Blevins.
yeah, your daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite.
she does sing good. Yeah. What kind of pets did you have growing up as a kid?
Oh, let's see. I had a little dog named Buffy. I'll tell you a story about this one. Um, I always would have dreams, and then it would happen. And then when I was little, the first one I remembered, the first dream I remember having that actually came to pass was I dreamed that my little dog was covered in blood and my finger fell off.
Oh God.
So 2 weeks later, this little dog gets hit by a car, and I run out to get it, and it bit me and almost bit my finger off. Do you
Oh
remember that,
wow.
Mom? But I
Wow.
dreamed about it before it happened. I do that a lot. And then I had a little gerbil that I took outside and put in a tire and forgot about it. And we left, and I come back and something had bit its neck and killed it. I had
Oh no.
a little bird named Betty that my mom let get loose, not on purpose. She'd set the cage outside and it got away. Uh,
Oh no.
let's see. That's all I remember.
Yeah, my mom said it was on FaceTime.
Yeah,
I
I
think it
thought
might have been a
so.
long time ago. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
think it was.
remember it though.
Mom, what other pets did I have? Shonda, I don't remember.
Shonda said you about gave us rabies.
I was rabid. That explains why I'm so crazy now.
I mean, as a kid, I grew up with a lot of animals. At one point, we had birds, mockingbirds. Took care of them as little babies, and they were so precious. But one of them got really sick. Not sick. Actually, our dog, our Shih Tzu, actually attacked it and like shaked it, and like I think it like hurt it real bad, and it died like right in our kitchen.
Something else that I was really bad to do growing up is I would pick up strays, like
Yeah,
cats. I was always a big cat person, and I'd hide them from my mom. So I'd find these little cats and I'd sneak and get them. And I'd hid one. We lived in a little trailer, and the shower had one of those glass doors. So I hid that cat in the shower and shut the door, and it pooped everywhere.
yeah.
I've
Your
done that
mom
a lot.
said your mom said guinea pig, rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh, and I had ducks that I tried to drown.
Oh wow.
I was mean. I tried to drown them ducks. And
I actually used to take off the legs off daddy long necks, the spiders. I used to actually take their legs off. Me and my brother would sit there at the front of the house, and we would just pull their legs off and watch them struggle to walk back.
we used to pour salt on snails. That's terrible. I wouldn't do that now. I like don't even want to kill a bug now, but I was mean to animals now that I think about it. Lord, I hope
Yeah,
Ashley don't see this video. She'd be mad. But me and my cousins used to climb on top of my grandparents' house and
yeah.
tie parachutes to our cats and throw them off the roof to see if they'd land on their feet.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I remember I had a puppy growing up. I wasn't really the nicest person to it. I feel real bad thinking about it now.
It must
But
just
that
be a
dog, yeah. All right, let me see. Next question is: do you have any spooky stories from the future, or from the past and the future?
oh wow. I have lots of spooky stories, real stories. I see things, I smell things. What did I tell Mom? She's got some too. We've seen a lot of things. Um, okay, I'll tell you this one. One night I was laying in the bed. This used to happen to me a lot, and I was laying there and I see this big lasso. It
Yeah,
wasn't solid. It was black, like fuzzy, like not real, like like something you can actually. But it was swooshing around.
yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if I should tell this. I'm getting chills. That lasso was whooshing around and around, and it grabbed a hold of me and was pulling me out of the bed. And
Oh
I just said,
God.
in Jesus' name, it was hard for me to get it out. I was struggling to be able to say, to speak, and then it fled. Um, One time I was in this little trailer that I lived in after my first divorce, and I was sitting there, and this trailer was bad painted, and I had a cordless phone. It was before I had a cell phone. It was a cordless phone, and
Yeah.
something threw that phone at me and hit me in the side of the head.
Oh
It used to
God.
throw spoons. There would just stuff just go slinging. Um, Gosh, there's so many that I could tell you incidents that's happened. Um, so I don't think of right now. But there's lots of times that I've had some scary stuff happen. I've always been real sensitive to things like that. This is
Yeah.
the first home that I've ever lived in that I haven't seen anything. My whole life, everywhere I've ever lived, I've always seen something.
Yeah.
My son has that too. He sees it. My daughter doesn't. It skipped her. And then my other son doesn't, but I think Adeline sees stuff. But
Oh
okay,
wow.
when I lived in this old farmhouse in Tennessee, I was married to this evil man. And there was a building, like an old garage building, right across there from the farmhouse. It was part of the land too. There was a barn, a building, and then the farmhouse. And I looked
Yeah.
out and I seen the most evil looking figure standing in the doorway of that building looking at me. That was
Oh
probably the scariest thing I've ever seen.
yeah. I know when my uncle his ex girlfriend, or they were gonna get married, but his ex girlfriend, before she committed suicide and everything, I think it was after, we went to her place, and we walked in, and the first thing that hit me, I just felt so overwhelmed. I couldn't even go in because just it was just so negative and dark, and it's my mom said she could feel it more than me. She walked in more than I did, and she said it just freaked her out so bad, and she had to walk out and leave. But I had one story. I was thinking about it last night. One night, well, I don't know if you ever had sleep paralysis before.
Yes.
You
Where
have?
you can't move and you can just, I'd always just say in Jesus' name, but there was times I couldn't hardly get the words out.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Um,
it's sleep paralysis. That's what they call it, but I don't believe that's what it is. I believe it's bad spirits.
but I remember it was in our old place. Our old place was haunted, I'm pretty sure it was. We were living under. I think it was like I think it was Indians. I think tribe. It was a tribe. If my mom's still there, she'll tell you. But it was like a tribe that we lived under, and they had caves under there, underneath where we live at, and they kind of lived under there, and they did stuff under there, and I forgot what kind of tribe it was, but I know they were Indians, and they
Mhm.
might not. I don't think they were the good ones either. But I was sleeping in my bed, and I was laying on my side, and I had like a lava lamp because I kept seeing like this shadow figure on my ceiling of a woman. I don't know if it was a woman or a man, or I don't know. But until I turned 18, it left. But the thing is, it just kept staring down at me all night, every night. And it scared
Oh,
me so
wow.
bad I had to cover up underneath my covers. I get out of my room and leave. But when I get ready to go to sleep and I lay on my side and suddenly I can't move. Like it scared me so bad I couldn't move. I saw like this a figure. I don't know. It was like glowing or something, like a woman. I could see her face. It looked like she was hurt really bad, like she was beat up.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
scared to see her eyes. I was very scared to see her eyes for some reason. But she had marks all over her head and everything, and I think I closed my eyes. I might have prayed or something. I think I might have. And finally, I finally jerked myself. I made myself move. I forced my body to move, and everything in my whole body popped. All my limbs and everything popped.
Oh, wow.
It was scary.
Yeah. Yeah. That reminded me of one time I was laying in bed and I could feel my body rising up, like just
Ooh,
raising up. And I felt like the Lord was wanting to show me something. And I was so scared of it that I said, Lord, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And then I went back down.
yeah. I know that there was this one story that happened in the same place we lived in, and my mom suddenly came up to me this morning. I woke up and she came to me and she's like, "Were you out in the living room last night?" I said, "No." She said, "Because Pete saw you last night." I said, "What do you mean he saw me?" My little brother. My little brother was sleeping on the couch. We had like a big sofa, real big, nice sofa. He laid on the other end of it, right in the very beginning where you put your legs at. He was laying there. She said that he saw me sitting at the table, and I was very quiet and I didn't say anything. But it he said it looked just like me though. It didn't, like whatever it was copied us or something, you know. But it took my shape, took my form, and it was just sitting at the table. It didn't move. He tried to say, "What are you doing over there?" He said my name, and I didn't turn around and look. I didn't even respond. And so he turned around and he laid on the side and he covered up and he was getting ready to go to sleep. And I think he opened his eyes for a second and he saw me hovering over him. He said that my eyes are just straight up black, just black, looking down at him. And then he took the covers and covered his head. And he didn't even look at it. He said that half the night it kept looking down on him. Just kept staring down on him.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so scary. Like when I heard
He,
that, what
how old was he?
he might have been, he could have. I think I was probably like in my teens. I think he was. I think he might have been 13, 14. I think at the time.
That's
And
scary.
my brother had stories too. My older brother, he had a story. He had one. I don't know if it's the same woman. I don't know. It's like the same person or something. You know, that was going around terrorizing us as little kids. But
Did,
he said that he was on his bunk bed and something was shaking the bunk bed and something was underneath it. Something was laying underneath the bunk bed. And I think he might have heard laughing. I don't know, but he heard something. But it sounded like a little girl or kid, like underneath the bed, shaking it. I think he might have said something to it. I think it got even worse. He might have told it to stop, and it it kept going. Oh mercy, Spongy. Yeah, I know, Mary. It's scary. Um, He tried to tell it to stop and everything, and finally I think it did, and he said it got real cold in the room afterwards. It was very cold, chill. Like he could see his breath and everything. That's how cold it was. And then there was one night where I walked out in the living room. I was going to get some water or something, drinking water or orange juice. I stayed up late because I had that shadowy figure looking down at me every night, and so I couldn't sleep because it scared me. So I'd stay up late, have every light in my room on, and I was watching TV or something. So I went out there. Suddenly, all the papers from the printer, flying in the air all in front of me, fly everywhere. Like there was no the fan was not on, fan wasn't on, and they started flying. And Dana, our dog, was sleeping right there, and she didn't even react to it. So I don't think it was trying to hurt anyone. I don't know what it was doing, but it freaked me out. I was like, "What the heck?" And then I
Yeah,
had to, and then I didn't even want to get what I was going to get, so I went back in my room and you know got in the bed.
yeah, that's scary.
I had one nightmare where I was sleeping out on the couch. I didn't want to sleep in my room, and I had this nightmare of this woman walking down the hallway. There was a big hallway, and it was a scary hallway. It's a dark hallway, and she kept slowly getting real close to me, and all her limbs kept breaking, and she was covered in blood, and like her neck was crooked, and her hair was real long. I don't know. I think it might have been from The Grudge or something because I
Oh
watched The
yeah.
Grudge and it scared me.
Yeah. Did you have nightmares the other night after your mom's spooky story?
Oh no. Oh, my mom said there were caves where all the Cherokee went to hide during the Trail of Tears. They built Jefferson City over caves, yeah, around 12. Oh, he was around 12? Yeah, my brother was around 12. Yeah, Mary, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, once I hit 18, everything stopped. It was like it was never there. The house went back to normal. I don't know why. I guess we weren't children anymore, so they left us alone.
Well, it followed me for years. Like I said, this is the first place I've ever lived in that I haven't. I'm scared to say that out loud because I don't want it to start happening again. But
Yeah,
my whole life, I've seen stuff until we moved here.
yeah. Well, if anyone has any questions, you can ask them. I've tried to put as much questions as I could on here. I did like 13. They were good questions. I still have them. They're still all here. But if anyone has any questions for Shannon, you can ask them in the chat. It is, Janet, a scary story. I read and heard about that. Yeah, the tunnels under Jefferson City. I think there was one story where I was asleep. I was after my grandmother passed away, and her place, my grandmother's place, was kind of haunted for a while until we had to move, and my uncle kept saying he was seeing stuff. But I was sleeping. I remember I was sleeping out in the living room on the hospital bed because my
Mhm.
grandmother was gonna come home and we were gonna take care of her, and that didn't go like that. She passed before then. But I was sleeping on the hospital bed, and it was probably like I think it was like 2 o'clock or something because normally ghosts start coming out after 2 or 3. I think it's 2. I can't remember what time it is, but it's after midnight, and I was asleep, and suddenly I woke up. I kept hearing crying. Like it didn't sound like my mom crying. It did not sound like it. I try to tell everyone the story, and they all think I was hearing her cry, but she wasn't crying. It didn't sound right. It sounded echoey. It did sound like a ghost. So I was asleep. I heard sobbing and like wailing, and I looked at my grandfather. I was like, "Do you hear that?" And he's like, "Hear what?" And he thought I said airplane or something. He said, "I'll protect you from the airplane." And I said, "No, no, no." I said, "Do you hear the crying?" And he said, "What crying?" And I said, "Do you hear it?" He said, "No." He was deaf, so he couldn't hear it. He had real
Oh,
bad trouble hearing. And then suddenly my mom kind of woke up. And I think she heard me talking out there. And she turned on all the lights and the hallway light and the kitchen light in there. And she's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Do you not hear that?" She said, "Hear what?" I was like, "I heard crying." And she said, "What do you mean
oh,
crying?" I said, "Yeah, there was crying." I was like, "For a woman." It sounded like it was in the basement because my grandparents had a basement. I hated
I've been
going down there. Yeah, I was scared.
we've been hearing some creepy sounds here at nighttime. I've been
Yeah,
getting spooked, like outside, not like I don't know what the sound is. It's strange. And I think tonight's when that thing in the sky, what's it called? Uh
eclipse,
no, the
full moon.
no the satellites things. You're supposed to be able to see something tonight at midnight. And I think Aaron is actually going to go live on his channel. It'll be his first time doing anything on there, so but that'll be at like midnight.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be what is it called? The is it the satellites? Is it I don't know. I don't know. Something cool going to be happening tonight at midnight in the sky. So check it out.
yeah. My
My mom
mom
said,
said, "Oh
"I'm
yeah,
sorry.
your mom said something too." My
What
mom
about
said, "I
Mister?"
think." Oh, we're talking over each other.
I'm sorry.
It's
Go
all
ahead.
right.
You go ahead.
My mom said, "I think this Sunday bonfire will be focused on that, like the stories and stuff, all the creepy stuff."
That'd be cool.
Yeah, my mom wants me to ask some more questions. Well, I guess what is there something that is there something that you thought about creating besides like your perfume line and like tiki or something else besides that? Like like man, I know you already said you're gonna make like clothes and stuff like things for like pajamas and all that stuff. But is there anything else you thought about making besides that?
Um, we're also going to start selling some seeds. I'm still going to give them to my friends, but like
Yeah,
the seeds we harvest, I'm going to start fixing those up and having those for sale at the festivals. But you know, I used to make cupcakes and sell those.
yeah,
I've always wanted to do like a bakery type thing, but I can't do that because I want to eat it too much. Like I
yeah,
gained so much weight doing those cupcakes. I've always just loved to make stuff. I can't think of anything else that I'm going to add to Tinky right now, but it's untelling what I'll add to it.
yeah.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Um, and do you have like a favorite stuffed animal growing up that you had always held when you were little?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
not that I can remember. Mom, do you remember me having anything that I held? Was there
Yeah,
anything
my
that I
grandmother. I have a stuffed animal in here that's kind of creepy. That's hanging in here. It's a clown. It's got bells on it and it's got a creepy looking
I
face.
was terrified of clowns when I was little.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cute. I was so happy when my mom was like, "You could have this." I was like, "Really?" She like, "Yeah."
Aw.
It's like, oh yeah, she said it's a meteor shower, right? I think it's
Yeah, I
called.
think it is. I think it is something like that.
And she said something about Northern Lights too, as well.
Speaking of clowns, when I was about 5 years old, I think, my mom had me a birthday party and hired a clown, and I hid in the closet the whole time.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't like clowns growing up either. There's that movie that is out that has a clown in it. I forgot what it's called. It's a scary movie and it's real gory and stuff like that. You probably
Yeah.
wouldn't watch it, but it's scary. My uncle watched it. He said that's the best movie I've ever seen in my life, and we all watched it. I'm like, no, it's not. It's real gory and stuff. Oh, oh, you mean it? Oh, Shonda went said it. Oh, it's like it. It's. Like, Mom, do you know what movie it's called? That movie that he's seen that has a clown on it wearing he's wearing black and white as a clown costume. It's not color rainbows.
Shonda said Pennywise.
No, it's not Pennywise. She said no. My mom said no. It isn't Pennywise. It is a stupid movie. It is, yeah. The one that I think they came out with like three movies of it. The final one, my mom watched it. She said it was really gory. Oh, my
I'll
mom
tell you
can't
another
remember.
story about when I was little. Um, my mom moved the mirror up higher, and I was real primpy. I was probably about 5 when I think
Yeah.
when this happened. So I climbed up on this clothes hamper, and it tipped over and slammed down on my tongue. And she had to take me to the hospital to get stitches. And I broke out of the straitjacket 3 times. That's how mean I was.
Oh wow. Well, let's see. What is something that you gotten for Christmas that's been real special to you?
Hmm. Something I got for Christmas that was real special to me. Well, I think it would probably be, gosh, that's a hard one because my kids are pretty good at gifts, especially Cooper when he was little.
Yeah.
He was the best gift, but the last few years he kind of quit. I think it's because where I'm a minimalist. He doesn't like to get me stuff because he's afraid I'll get rid of it. But one year he bought me an air fryer for Christmas.
Oh wow.
I think it was for Christmas. And then Shiloh's really good at gifts too. They're both really good at buying useful gifts. Something really, I don't know. I don't keep things very long.
I remember I got something for my mom one year for Christmas and a lot of our fish passed away and she was real sad and there was a video of it on TikTok and then excuse me on YouTube and I got like a portrait made of the fish and the pets. And there was one thing in the portrait, and it had our Boston Terrier in it. And she's like, "Why'd you put Chloe in it?" And what's crazy is, after like a few months later, the poor thing passed away, and she's on there. She's on there now, but she gets sad every time she sees it. But it has all our fish on it that passed away.
My sister said that Braxton, her son, gets it for me, the meanest, I guess.
Yeah,
My mom said it took 4 nurses and her to hold me down.
I remember when I was a kid, I had to get a shot in my butt, and my dad had to hold me down, and the nurse had to hold me down. I cried the whole time. I forgot what it was for. I think it was like a flu shot or something like that. I don't know why I had to get it in my butt though.
I've never had a flu shot.
I have to get a flu shot though. I need to go and get one. My dog's trying to open the door. Can't let you in here, Ollie. Not today.
Oh,
But
I thought you
he's
said
trying.
daughter. I was like, who?
Yeah, it's my dog. He actually he's taking the doorknob and he's moving it. He's at the doorknob. Yeah, I had a few things that I got for Christmas that were really nice. Okay, let me think of another question. Have you ever gotten like perfume that you like real nice perfume before? What's your favorite
My
one?
favorite, my favorite perfume that I wore my whole life was Jessica McClintock. That's the only thing I ever liked
Yeah,
from Belks. We don't
there's this
have Belks.
one perfume that my grandmother wore all for years. I forgot what I did with it. It's somewhere in here.
I'd love to have some of that, but they sell it at Walmart, but it's not the same.
Yeah, I
It's
think they're
not.
changing perfumes now. Like some of the older ones, they're making them look different now, and they put stuff in them again. They're not the same. My mom said, Spongy, is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock now. But the time says it's, I guess it is an hour. I'm not sure. It says, on here on the live, it's been 50, it's 57, and then, oh, it's 58 minutes now.
It's because
Uh,
it took us a minute to get on there where we was having technical difficulties. I
yeah,
always do. I think I got it all figured out, and I can't get it right.
yeah.
They keep changing it on us. Is the problem?
I think I did want to ask you a question because I think we should do another live again, but it should be like, it might be like a different kind of live, maybe before October or before it ends. Do something spooky or something. Like
That'd be
sit
fun.
with,
We should do a like if we could get it together, a fire pit collab where we
yeah.
all go around and tell spooky stories. That would be fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that would
That
be
would
good.
be fun.
If we can get your mom's channel up, her new one up to where she can do the live. What's the name of it again?
Restream? Restream?
No, I don't even know how to do that. Her new channel, her spooky story channel.
Oh, yeah, my
You just
Sinister's Whispers.
yeah, if you're not subscribed to that, go subscribe to that so she can start doing lives.
Oh, yeah, definitely, guys. She said, I'm going to have Shannon on my channel for a cooking interview, and then some, lol.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And she said, be looking for that email.
Okay.
She said, yes, I need to get my Sinister Whispers.
It's good. That channel's good. Don't get discouraged because I have to listen to it, when Adeline's not around because she don't like scary stuff. But it was good. It's good.
Yeah.
You've got a good voice for telling stories, for sure.
And you already know, we already got that, I made another channel for pictures and scenery and stuff.
Yes.
And it's
What
really
is
nice.
it?
What?
What is it called?
It's called, mine's called Shattering Bug.
That's cute.
Because the shattering name kind of has to do with the camera and stuff and the lenses.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, my mom put her link up on here, y'all.
I have a question for you. Were you when you have multiple channels like that, do you have to log out of one to get onto the other, or can you go back and forth without logging out?
You can go back and forth. You can pick from either one. You get off of
Okay,
it.
so kind of
You
like
gotta pick a different email though. You gotta make a new email, password, and all that stuff, which gets annoying. It gets really
that's
annoying
what I'm wondering.
because I was like, God, I was like thinking I gotta write down that password for that new account
Yeah.
because I'll end up forgetting.
Yeah, I think eventually I'm going to do, not right now because I've got too many things I've been starting. I get overwhelmed fairly easy. I have to keep it simple.
Yeah,
Um, but I want to do a channel just for the tell me your story. And I thought I've got this big long blonde wig. I thought I'd wear it and have just a total different persona for
yeah.
it. Just be totally different, not me. And then do the one where I read the kids' books.
Can we see if I
And
could
another
pull it?
idea I had, and if we ever did this, it would be anonymous
Yeah.
to just go sit in Walmart parking lot and eat Taco Bell and just people watch and come up with my own stories about them. If I
That
did
sounds
that, I'd
good.
have to change my voice and be anonymous because this town is so small. I wouldn't want nobody to know it was me. But I thought that would be funny.
Yeah, my mom put her other YouTube account on here. Hers is Nature's Lens 53 Scenic Drive channel. And she said that's a good idea, Shannon.
Which one? The one we're sitting in the parking lot anonymously talking, making up my own
Yeah.
stories about people. I think that would be so much fun
My
because I
mom
do
and
that
me,
anyway.
when we were out walking the other day, we had an idea. We were like, maybe we should. There's like a little spot in this area that has a bench, not a bench. It's like a swing and everything. It's so comfortable. And you sit there, right when you're sitting there, you can see like the lake and everything is so pretty and the trees and all that. And she's like, maybe we should come out here get some wine and have some food or something. We could do a live and do that one time or something
That
for
would be
everyone.
fun. That would be fun, yeah. And also, I just thought about this on that one channel to tell me your story. If I do that, I could do a different wig each time. Like I've got several wigs. I love wigs. And just
Yeah.
take on a different persona each time.
Now I think about it, this is a good question. What's your favorite fast food?
My favorite fast food is definitely Taco Bell.
Yeah, I actually
I
like
can go
Burger
Taco Bell.
King.
You
I
like
like
burger?
Burger King. Burger King.
I
It's
don't like burger.
okay. Sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's fine. Like there was, I think the last time I got it, it was all right, but it was like we kind of ate real late, and it got all over my shirt. That's the one thing I hate about Burger King. They put all that mayonnaise all over it, and the onions and lettuce and tomato, and that's why I
I like
always
rice
say,
too.
yeah, I always tell them I like, this. Don't put so much mayonnaise. I don't want no tomato. I like tomato on the sandwich, I do, but it gets all over my shirt, drips all over me. I got seeds all over my shirt.
I'm like that with anything I eat. I
Yeah.
probably got candy corn on me right now from eating candy corn. Thanks, Paula. You got me back on candy corn.
My mom said, anyone have any questions for Shannon? Us in our bunch. Janet said that would be fun. Yeah, the one where we're eating wine and snacking on food. Pack a lunch. Y'all don't forget the women's fellowship at 8 o'clock tonight is part of part six, a series I've started. This one is forgiving yourself.
Please send me a message a few minutes before and remind me because I don't want to forget.
Okay.
If you think of it, I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm so bad to forget.
Yeah, I'm bad to forget too. I'll get like sidetracked. I'll be sitting there watching TV and like I'm eating something or I'm drinking water or something. I need to drink my water anyway. It's right here.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down. That don't mean I'll remember it, but that's gonna be on Down Home Misty Style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing everybody's lives down on my calendar. I don't. If I can just remember to look at it, that would work. But we'll see.
Yeah, like I said, we could always go live again one day, schedule it one day, and just have a chat about other stuff. Like I said, we could do a spooky one, like the bonfire thing you mentioned.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. And we need to do that when you all come to visit. We definitely need to do just a bonfire story night and sit out there
Yeah.
and just.
I need to have different clothes. Like I need to have more hoodies and cuz I'm looking at all my stuff. I have summer stuff. I'm thinking, God, it's going to be really cold it's soon. Here coming soon. Like it was kind of chilly the other day a little bit.
37 yesterday morning when I took Adeline to school. 37 degrees. I can't believe that. But I like the cold. I don't like it when it gets down to like below 20, but I like it
Yeah.
cold. I like bundling up and putting on lots of layers of clothes to
Oh, my
hide all my
mom's
stuff.
yeah. My mom said, so my question for Shannon is, what is the most prolific
Prolific.
moment you had as an adult?
Um, define prolific.
Yeah. She read it, I think. You read it, Shannon?
Yeah, I said define prolific.
I got like I got that skin on my nose. It's gross.
What's prolific mean? I can't think of it.
I don't know. I don't know what the word means. I think she'll have to put it in the chat. No, Ollie, you're not coming in.
Mom, why do you have to climb to the treetops?
Yeah, why does she have to climb to the tree?
You're stuck up there. You climb up in
Yeah.
a tree, you'll be stuck. The most emotional, meaningful. Oh, stands out more than anything. Oh goodness, I've had a lot of those moments. Do you mean stands out over my life?
Yeah.
Well, that would definitely have to be um, when I lost Jace.
Yeah.
Um, tell you the story. Maybe I don't know if I can or not. I tend to pretend it didn't happen. It worked. It's better that way. That definitely changed who I was, and um, it changed me in a lot of ways. Definitely,
Yeah.
that would definitely be the because I kind of checked out. You
Yeah.
know, I checked out. I just wasn't reachable for a while.
Hey, pause
That that
play.
that sucks because I had other kids still
Yeah.
at home, and I wasn't a bad parent to them. I just was a checked out parent for a while. That was definitely the. I almost died too. We were septic, so um, I was actually about to start on a head of fulls. I was a hairstylist.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom. When I went to the bathroom, there was blood. And so, luckily, I hadn't started on her hair yet. I just parted it off. So I went to the doctor, and he basically, this terrible, terrible doctor, basically said, "Well, we can go ahead and get this over with, or just let nature take its course."
Oh wow.
Freaked out by
That's
myself. So I called my mother-in-law at the time, who was a nurse, and she said, "Shannon, go to the ER, have them fly you to Lexington." So I went to the ER, and of course I had to see a doctor there and go through all that. And they flew me out to Lexington, and I was thinking it was going to be okay. We're going to Lexington. And when I get there, of course I get there before anybody in my family, so I'm all by myself. They hang me upside down because it's in the hospital bed. I
yeah.
had to lay upside down to try to stop it. And the nurse comes in there and she says, "Do you want anything for pain?" I said, "No, I don't want to take anything. I don't want to take a risk of hurting the baby." And she says, "Honey, um, has no one told you?" And I was like, you know. And so the doctor comes in, and the best doctor in the world. This man was so compassionate. He holds my
Yeah.
hand. He says, "Shannon, you're septic, and the baby's septic. You have to have this baby now, or you're both going to die.
Oh
And you have
wow.
little children at home. So if we don't do this now, you're going to die. This baby's not going to make it either way." So I said, "Okay, give me everything you got.
Yeah.
You know, give me everything you got." And so they did. And um, I had him, and he was born and then died the next day. I just kept thinking they were going to be able to save him.
Yeah.
He was actually going to die.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That's probably the um, I don't really know how to talk about that. I tend to not really, because it's like if I just pretend it didn't happen, I can get through the day. Because if
Yeah.
it's then I just go right back to disconnecting and just not being available.
Yeah.
So that's probably the moment that really changed me as a person, a mother, everything. It just And for weeks after that, they gave me all this literature to read, and the hospital was great. It was a great doctor. They were so wonderful. They truly were.
Mhm.
But for weeks, my arms literally ached,
Oh wow.
and I didn't understand why my arms was hurting so bad. And then when I started reading that literature, that is part of it. Your arms literally ache for that child. Literally,
Mhm.
they hurt physically. It wasn't a metaphor. They physically hurt.
Yeah. My mom said I try to pretend my daughter never died the way she did. It is the only way I can live a normal life.
Yeah,
It's sad.
that's the thing that stands out to me. I mean, there's been some terrible things. I've almost died a few times.
Yeah.
I have. There's been several times that I was going to die, and God, He saved me. Adeline, I could tell you her story. Oh my! But we don't have time today to tell you her story. Maybe the next one I'll have to tell you
Yeah.
her story. She's a miracle in so many ways, and I had her after. So, but yeah, she's an absolute miracle in so many ways. But that's too deep, too much
Yeah, it
deep
is. It's all right
for
though.
one interview. Do what?
I said you did good though. Telling it, you don't
Oh,
have to. I know you didn't want to, but I know things
oh,
are.
it's okay. It's okay. That's what this is about. You dig deep and you have it.
Yeah,
Telling your story.
yeah. I pretty much interviewed you. I'm stuttering. Yeah, we had a good time. I guess
Yeah, that was
it's.
fun. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I guess it's what time to end it. I guess I mean it's been an hour, hasn't it? It
Yeah,
says
it's been
it.
over an hour. We probably better let everybody go.
Yeah, it was fun. I guess we can schedule something else another time
Yeah,
when
that'd
we
be
can talk
good.
about. Yeah.
These are good.
Well, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and thank y'all for joining. And thank you, Shannon, for joining. Bye,
Y'all can
y'all.
bye.
Bye.